We the best around.
We designated Spittaz live every week. Designated homie cause we sticky heat. We designated Spittaz, Francis and Pete. Talking Yankee baseball, hip-hop for the streets. We designated, we innovative. We designated Spittaz time, what you know. We designated, we innovative. We designated Spittaz, let's start the show.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? And welcome to the designated Spitter, I should call it today, because Francis is out doing his thing. He's a little busy, wasn't able to make the show again. Hey, look, back-to-back weeks, you guys got every right. Go at Francis when he gets back, fam. Hey, bro, the grannies are that important to your friends, your family, the people that come to tune in to the Spitter crew? Nah, he's busy though. He's actually doing some legit things. So give France a little bit of time. He'll be back. He'll be ready to go. But guys, what is good? We got a couple of things I want to talk about. Now, as you guys already know, your boy been overworking himself a little bit when it comes to getting this Aaron Judge, John out the way. I'm calling every single game. It's been a long year. It's been a very long year for NyynewsTV as a whole. It's been a whole lot of work, to put it that way. And you guys know we got an event coming up on October 11th. Been busting my butt cheeks with that, working very hard. The stress of it, of filling out an event, it's not easy, man. It's tough. So if you are out there and you have not got your tickets yet, guys, remember, go and get those tickets ASAP. We know our Yankees are likely going to be locking in this division very, very soon. They're guaranteed to play October 11th. A little earlier, we were a little concerned, to be honest. There was a time there where we were like, shit, are the Yankees even going to be playing in the ALDS? Like, we had legit worry and legit concern that the Yankees may not even be playing. So, as of now, we're good. I mean, our New York Yankees right now is, 7.5 up? I mean, they're 8 up and 10 over Tampa. It's the Yankees division. We got this thing locked. You guys understand? We got it on lock. L.I. Yank King, where's Francis? Ask him when he comes back, and he will tell you guys. But he's not going to be here for this episode. So like I said, give him shit when he comes back. You guys are more than allowed to do that, okay? Give him shit when he comes back. Have fun with him. Have a little fun with Francis, all you want. And you guys know the deal. Give me 1 second to get something put on the screen. I don't think I did it yet. Hold on, because we're getting a bing. There it is. I'm going to keep him big for this episode like that. Levi Luna. What's good? What's good, Levi Luna? What up? I'm going to put it over here, actually. Swing that baby on around, why don't we? Just the super. Okay, no question, no nothing. All right, I'm cool with it. Guys, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm going to chill with you guys for a little bit. We're going to talk some Aaron Judge. We're going to talk some Yankees, where they are right now. We're going to Johnny Almonte, my guy. We're going to talk. I'm going to talk with you guys the whole time. So keep throwing the super chats out there. I'll answer them immediately. And I'll try to get to as much chat as I can get to. But we're going to talk about Harrison Bader. I think Harrison Bader has made a really nice difference for this team. And all that. It's really awesome. So, guys, I am excited to be with you all. You know we got a game at 7 o'clock. I'll be covering that game. Of course, doing Designated Spittaz right now. And as we go, we'll keep going. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Send this baby on out to everybody you know. I know we got mad members in the chat, but not everybody's a member. So if you want to become a member of NyynewsTV, you get quick takes, monthly member chats, member giveaways. Of course, the higher tier gets a Discord server, NyynewsTV prospects, which we will have the Jason Dominguez episode coming out very, very soon. And we're also looking for somebody to cover the minor leagues for us. So that's something we're looking at, but you got to be on camera. That's the only qualification. Other than that, we can work with a lot of different stuff. We can edit things. We can make sure stuff is right. The Yankees have won 6 in a row right now, so they are lockstep, ready to roll, ready to ride. They got some guys coming back. Johnny, I saw, man. Johnny's like our number one merch orderer, if that makes any damn sense. My man Johnny will hit me up. Hey, Pete, you need to get beanies. Hey, Pete, you need to do this. Johnny, I'm going to make it for you. Put it out there. Johnny, I got it out there. I get a ding on my phone, order put in. Johnny represents, man. I tell you, I love the fans we got because we got a lot of them, man. Nah, to give you guys an update on Francis on Twitter, he got suspended again. Because you guys know, I think me and Francis have told this story before, and it's rather classic. Francis sacrificed himself for Major League Baseball. All right? If you guys remember, maybe you guys don't know this story, so shit. This is a fun way to open up the story. It's a Francis story, so we like to talk about each other, right? Francis, during the deadline, the lockout, if not the deadline, the lockout. If you guys remember, there was a moment when there was like back and forths regarding the players not going along with certain things, and the two names that were mentioned happened to be Mets. It was Max Scherzer and Francisco Lindor. So Francis wrote a tweet. He was like, if they don't get this shit done, or something like that, I will murder these dudes with my bare hands. Something along those lines, right? And he added MLB. Here's the funniest part. He got suspended from that. They shut him down. They locked him out. My man tried to make another account. That shit lasted. It lasted for a little bit. It lasted for like a couple of months, actually. And they just got his other account again, probably IP address and all that crazy shit. But they got him. They got him arrested again. They put him away again. But the funniest thing, though, is after he sent that message, I think it was that night we got a deal done. So I always tell Francis, my boy sacrificed himself for the good of Major League Baseball to get it back. So if that's what it took, that's what it took. Francis was willing to do it. He went with it. And, yeah, man, he sacrificed himself for the good of everybody. You know, we're all happy. We got baseball back. NyynewsTV is blowing up. Aaron Judge is having one of the most magical seasons of all time. The friggin' New York Yankees are 8 games ahead in the division, 10 up over Tampa, 8 over the Blue Jays, who I said will win the division in the preseason. But I'm proud to tell you right now, I'm the happiest dude in the world that I was wrong. I didn't think the Yankees would win the division this year. Now, look, I will say this. They're very fucking lucky that they got up to the start they did, because if they didn't, and they were maybe a little bit games a little different, they probably wouldn't be where they are right now, because they haven't played great in the second half. Much better as of late. Starting to get some guys back. They got a healthy Harrison Bader, who I think has made more of a difference than some people are giving him credit. Johnny, I got the update, man. I noticed you ordered another one. I did see that, my friend. But he's making a difference, and I want to talk about that. So, again, on the agenda today, first I want to start out with where the Yankees stand right now. Maybe a little roster stuff, but I want to talk then about Aaron Judge. And is Aaron Judge pressing? Is he maybe trying a little too hard? Is he going all out? Is he working a little too much? Is he putting things into overtime? I'll answer that question for you guys. And then I want to finish up and I want to talk about Harrison Bader and the difference I really believe that Harrison Bader has meant to the New York Yankees, which I actually believe is legitimate. I think Harrison Bader has made a real difference for the New York Yankees. But as more people continue to join, I'll just repeat it again. Francis is not here for this episode. You guys have all the right in the world to give him shit when he gets back. I support it. Have fun with it. But no, Francis is busy. I don't think Francis would mind me telling you guys, but he started a new job. It's very, very, very time consuming for him right now. You know, you guys know Francis like I know Francis. Francis isn't the type to flake on you guys, especially not to flake on me. He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be ready to go. Yeah. So he'll be good to go, but you guys have every right in the world to bust Francis's balls for a little bit when he gets back. But he is definitely happy, and he will be coming back, no doubt about it. So do not worry about nothing like that. Francis is going to be here. No need to worry. Guys, please continue to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. We are going to get ready to jump into our first topic of the day. And let me get the standings pulled up again, just because I want to be my very best, like no one ever was. Dun, 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 dun. To catch them is my real test. To change them is my something. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Dun, 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 dun. It's Pokemon to grab my balls and grab the man inside. Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com. Manscaped.com, fam. Use code word Spittaz20, Spittaz 20 today. Get 20% off. And free shipping. Because your Pokemon would be a happy Pokemon if you do that. If you don't, it might be a beat up, ugly ass Squirtle or some shit like that. But it is what it is. The New York Yankees, folks. Let's get into it. Here we go. 93-58. I mean, that is pretty friggin' awesome. Now, they were on pace to win the 118, 116, whatever the hell. You know, I didn't give a poot about that, to be honest. I never cared about this Yankee team being better when it comes to win and loss records than the 98 Yankees. I never gave a shit about that. My thing was, when is this team going to eventually, the red flag is going to start showing, which I knew were there. I mean, got fucking eyes, right? You watch baseball your whole life. You knew in the offseason there was some issues here with this club. None of them showed itself, and the Yankees played unbelievable. Everybody was healthy, no real injuries. Calls were going their way. I've said it throughout all the game season this year. I warned everybody. You know, everything is kind of gone the Yankees' way. Be happy, as we should be happy. Be happy. But things probably will eventually go a little sour and will be tested. So that's not a knock. That's just reality. Sometimes you have those magical seasons where everything just goes right all the way. But it doesn't always happen. So with where the Yankees are right now, though, I mean, look, 8 games above the Toronto Blue Jays, who they're going to start playing tomorrow, 3 games in Toronto. Really hoping Aaron Judge gets 61 today. Nobody wants to see 61 in fucking Canada. Nobody wants 61 in Canada. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of like you hit that number and you just round the base and be like Chris and Christian said last night, should have an asterisk next to it. You did it outside of America. That record needs to be done here. So I need that record done in the Bronx tonight. So I am putting pressure on Aaron Judge myself to hit that home run tonight. But to be 8 games over Toronto at this point, to be 10 games over Tampa Bay, Baltimore, shout out to them. They're having above 500 season. I don't think anybody expected that. And they have moved, obviously, well in front of the Boston Red Sox, who are in last place at 72 and 79. So for me, I'm happy, bro. I got a smile on my face. I got a big smile on my face. I've called just about every single game this year in game season live. And you guys have, most of you have been there right there with me. So you know everything I've said throughout this year. So to see the Yankees in this position now, knowing selfishly, we also have an event coming up on October 11th, and we wanted to make sure that the Yankees were playing baseball. Because there ain't nothing like hanging out with friends while you eating food, having pizza, having some beers, relaxing, calling it live. Hey! Live in person. There ain't nothing like that when you got friends around you and you're watching Yankee baseball. And you guys are talking, we're just having a good time. So that's part of the ambiance. And the Yankees are making that happen now because they're just, really putting the pedal to the metal, so to say, and saying, guys, wrap this shit up. I also really like, and as much shit as I give Aaron Boone, I always tell you guys, I am fair. I'm going to be fair all the time. I'll give him credit when credit is due. I'm going to give him credit here, right now, that he said there ain't no celebration until we win the division. I love that. So shout out to Aaron Boone. Maybe it was a team decision, but I don't know. So just like I would knock Aaron Boone if the team was playing bad, I'm going to give Aaron Boone credit here because I don't know. I don't know if he made this. I don't know if it was a team decision. But no matter what it was, I'm going to give the manager credit here that the Yankees have not said, we celebrated now. There's no point. I don't like the idea of the Yankees celebrating right now. Don't celebrate now. The Yankees celebrating when they win the division, that's the time to celebrate. And they're closing in on that. The magic number is what now? 2, 3? So they win tonight. They probably beat Toronto 1, 2 games, whatever it is. They probably leave Toronto celebrating in Toronto. That I'm cool with. Celebrate the division in enemy territory. I'm always okay with that. But the Aaron Judge, hey, look, I'll be happy if he hit 61 in Toronto, to be honest with you guys, but kind of want it done tonight. Let's get that thing done tonight, okay? Game Season Live, of course, coming up. Before we move on to Aaron Judge, as I already see Peter Taylor threw it in there. Judge was pressing for sure. Tonight is a new set of at-bats. And we're going to discuss that a little bit, but I also want to do a quick disclaimer here. No. That's not a disclaimer. What am I talking about? I just want to do a quick shout-out real quick. I want to shout out my friends, Chris and Christian of the NyynewsTV podcast. What I want to shout them out about, guys, if anybody did not catch that episode, go back and watch it. You can also now watch it on iTunes, Apple, anywhere you stream. Any streaming service will have NyynewsTV's new episode. But I really want to talk about real briefly that they hit 300 episodes. That is friggin' awesome, guys. I mean, making podcasts, doing shows, doing what we are doing here on this network, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. It is a very, very difficult thing to do. It's very hard. These guys have been doing it now almost 5 years. They have done 300 episodes, and I am just honored and happy that they have came along and have done it here with NyynewsTV. And as a team, we continue to grow every single day. I mean, from January 1st of 22 to where we are right now, itself is a success story. The fact that we're having another event, our second event in year 1, is a success story. You know what I mean? I'm just overly happy, overly excited. But yeah, Johnny Almonte says, off-season and predictions, Pete. Whoo, Johnny. I'll give you something towards the end of the episode. And we'll get to there. But first and foremost, let us go ahead and get to the first thing. That is Aaron Judge's home run chase. As you guys know, he is 1 away from the great, the late Roger Maris. The Maris family is out there almost every single day watching, making sure that we're going to be there. Apparently, they may be going to Toronto also to follow Aaron Judge. They want to see it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. They want to see the home run record be broken. It's an amazing legacy that their father has left. I mean, 61 of the American League still stands today. That's not changed. It was the all-time record, of course. However you feel about that all-time record, there's some people out there that's going to say, when Aaron Judge breaks it, he's the king. There's some people that feel that way. I'm not one of them. And I'm not going to get into that whole debate, but I am not one of them. But here's the great thing. It's never been done in the American League. So it is a new thing for Judge. It is a new thing for Aaron Judge. It is a new thing for the Maris family. They've seen Bonds go past it. They've seen McGuire go past it. They've seen Sosa go past it. But this is the first time it's going to happen in the American League, and that record then will be gone. Their father's record will be gone. And records are meant to be broken, as we know that. It's one of the hardest ones. It's one of the ones that I think people's eyes light up for the most is the long ball. The long ball is always the thing. So, do I believe that Aaron Judge is pressing? That's interesting. I will say this. I know somebody said yesterday in the chat, oh, he's in a slump. No, I don't see anywhere that Aaron Judge looks like slumping Aaron Judge, where you see him chasing the sliders outside in the dirt. He starts to expand the zone a little bit. I personally, and again, as you guys know, I watch every damn game. So I'm here watching every game live with you all majority of the time. I don't see that from Aaron Judge. I don't see Aaron Judge pressing to the degree of where I'm like, shit, man. I mean, this might be tough because he's chasing pitches he normally doesn't, and these are pitches he chases normally when he's struggling. I haven't seen that from Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is anxious. That's the word I will use, and I said it a lot yesterday. The reason why I say Aaron Judge is anxious and not necessarily pressing or slumping, which to me is a full-blown exaggeration at this point, I would say he's anxious because he's in between. He's just in between. He's in between. He's jumpy. Pressing to me doesn't really qualify for that. I see him as being anxious. If you saw the other day, Nick Pivetta, I give him credit. Pivetta went right at him. The Schreiber AB yesterday, he gets some good pitches to hit, and you could see just getting underneath it, maybe a little early. There's a couple of things I can see from just, but they're not bad pitches. He's not rolling over. He's not chasing too high. He's not chasing outside. Again, he's not expanding the zone that he knows. He is just anxious. He's just missing. He's just missing. Fox the other day fucked us because I think everybody and their mother thought that was a home run to dead center field. He hit it to dead center field. They show the outfielder going back. They move the camera up so you no longer see the outfield like they're tracking the baseball. And they bring it back down and the cat catches it at the wall. I'm like, the fuck are you guys doing to me? How are you doing to me? Medina, what's going on, man? I'm like, what are you guys doing to me? You know, and that's my thing. I don't see any signs of a slump. I don't see any signs of he's pressing. He's trying too hard. He seems anxious. He just seems a little early. And I know some people may go, well, Pete, isn't that timing? That's the start of a slump. Nah. To me, when Judge is slumping, Nate, what's going on? Zilla, what's up? Philo, what's up? When Nate is slumping, when you're slumping, I don't know what you do. When Judge is slumping, he opens that zone up. He expands a little more. He starts chasing at pitches he doesn't normally chase after. He starts rolling over on pitches on the outside corner because he's trying to pull. That's when Judge is slumping. He's just missed a few of these balls. And let's be honest here. With Aaron Judge's power, he's going to run into one. I just hope it's tonight. I hope it's tonight. And for more of just the reason of, I want it done in the Bronx. You know, when we originally came, I said, well, I mean, we got 6 games in the Bronx. He's going to do it here, obviously. And we now at that last game in the Bronx. So, you know, we're going to wait and see. Tonight, I'll be calling that game. I think there's a little concern about weather. But last update I looked at, looking more towards after 10 o'clock, I think. There might be a little sprinkles and shit like that before, but I don't think it's anything too crazy. Everybody on YouTube watching right now, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up. You guys know the deal. If you're watching this, already know that this show is being broadcasted live, but you'll catch it on iTunes and everywhere else basically right after. My man Nate says he doesn't slump. Hey, Nate, I feel the same way, fam. Now, my voice is trying to slump on me, but I'm going to fight through it. Thank God for Manuka honey, baby. Thank God for Manuka honey. Yeah, tonight might be the night. I hope it is, man, because doing it in Toronto just won't feel the same. Doing it at Yankee Stadium, doing it against the Boston Red Sox, that's what I'm looking forward to. And I hope he does it in the first AB. I really do. I hope he does it in the first AB. I think Bello's pitching tonight, right? Bello's been... I don't think Bello gives up many homers. Let me make sure I'm right about that. Yeah, Brian Bello is pitching tonight. Let me check something here while we're live. Do they have matchups? I know he's faced him already. Aaron Judge is, it looks like 1 for 2 against Brian Bello. So 2 ABs today. The lineup for the game, Judge is DHing, and he is leading off. So kind of that half rest day for Aaron Judge today as he is leading off. So he'll get those more at-bats, batting lead off, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully he gets it done today, though. Yeah, like Yogi said. Like Yogi said, that's a good one. I'm not in a slump. I just ain't been hitting. So that's where we are right now with Aaron Judge. Again, he's going to hit more than 61. We know that. He's going to eventually break the record. I just hope that he does it here in Yankee Stadium. I want to see it done here. I want to see it knocked out the way, and we go from there. On to the next thing that I think is actually making a difference, and I spoke about this. I made a whole video about this. The Bader difference. The Bader difference. Now, everybody's probably already saying, Pete, you're talking about 5 games. I mean, today's game number 6 for Harrison Bader, right? I mean, what real difference is Harrison Bader making? Well, Harrison Bader got 6 RBIs in the 5 games he's played in. 1 double, 4 hits overall for the Yankees. Just a 286 average. So, yeah, of course, nothing too, holy cow. I mean, you don't even want to go into things like 6 games coming up today, batting average, OPS, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that right now, right? It's nothing to really concern or worry yourself about. Now, here's just what I want to say about Harrison Bader. And it's, again, go back to my Bader video that I made. I made a whole video about Harrison Bader. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people commented on it negatively. There was a lot of positive comments saying, Pete, I think you're right. There was also a lot of people out there saying, he sucks. He's this, he's that, blah, blah, blah. Bader's energy alone was the main thing that I was vibing with when I talked to Cardinals fans about him, and I made that video. And they told me the cons and they told me the pros. They said the pros are he plays his ass off every single day. And I don't know about you guys, but when I look at this Yankee team, guys that play their ass off every single day, that really bust it all the time, that you never could look at and go, shit, man, he didn't bust it for. Why didn't he get out the box like that for? Why did he take his time? There's not many guys like that on this club. There's just not. There really isn't. You got your Aaron Judge, right? As much as I dislike him because he makes errors, you very rarely ever see IKF not hustling. Very rarely do you ever see that. Who else? I mean, who else, really? Oswaldo Cabrera's been a guy like that now. Aaron Hicks, forget about it. Gleyber Torres, forget about it. Josh Donaldson, forget about it. I love Anthony Rizzo, but forget about it. He plays. He's a tough guy. Don't get me wrong. There's been a couple of times this year where I'm like, what is Rizzo doing? I put him right in that category. Same thing with DJ LeMay. He's kind of in that category right there for me right now. Maybe more because his performance. But Harrison Bader, and that's one of the main pros I heard from Harrison Bader. It's time. It's Bader time. Is exactly that. Is that, Pete, the one thing you guys are going to love about Harrison Bader is he is going to play every single day. He's going to be out there busting his ass every single day, whether it's a slump he's going through. It don't matter. His energy is different. And one of the things that we've said, even when the Yankees were playing good and when they started to struggle, we said this a lot. My main concern is where's the energy on this team? Where's the vibes that we're better than you? Where's the balls at? Where is the we will be the bullies on the field, not the other way around? Harrison Bader may not bring all of those, but he brings legitimate energy. He brings speed. He brings a gold glove to center field. Now, we can all sit here and go, Aaron Judge played a good center. And there's no denying that Aaron Judge was around, at minimum, an average center fielder. You could put him out there and not be concerned. That is fact. Per the analytics numbers, he's average in center field. Not above, not below. Put him out there. It's okay. Harrison Bader, on the other hand, we just saw a play last night. Forgot what inning it was late in the game. But it would have either put the Red Sox up, I believe, or tied it. Something like that. Any other outfielder on this team, that was a single. Harrison Bader robbed a base hit. Even with Aaron Judge, it would have been a single. Aaron Hicks, it would have been a double. An inside the pocket, maybe. All right? Harrison Bader, it was an out. A great diving play, but he made it look easy. And that is what Harrison Bader does. I don't know if you guys watch for things I watch. To me, before I get into everything else about Harrison Bader, one of the most impressive things so far about Harrison Bader, and I'm testing to see how many times I can say Harrison Bader. The most impressive thing I've seen about Harrison Bader is when it's a deep fly ball, like the center field, you very rarely have to see Harrison Bader make a catch over his shoulder. You very rarely need to see him make a catch, running, diving, jumping for it. In those rare occasions when he has to do it, it's because the probability of making that catch is Ugats. But he does it. You'll see a deep fly ball to center field, and where do you see Bader? Backing up, and he's here to make the catch and in a position to throw the ball back in. That's the thing I've seen from Bader so far that I love seeing in center field. He's also taking command out there, which is big. So fielding-wise, we're seeing a guy who is doing everything we were promised when we got him. Now, did Cashman come out and say, hey, we got the best center fielder in baseball, blah, blah, like they do at IKF and it was bullshit? No. But fans are smart enough, and this is what I was talking about yesterday. The Yankees need to stop acting like we're stupid. We could figure out our own things. Harrison Bader has shown us you are one of the best center fielders in baseball. You know how I know that? I don't gotta go digging through numbers. It's fucking obvious. That's how I know it. It's as clear as day that you're really good in center. I don't have to go digging around to find numbers that tells me that. I don't need to have an argument with other people that come by and go, Pete, there's no way. Because we all see it. We know it. We're not stupid. But then Bader has also come over and has had solid at-bats. When there's been a man on third base, he's put the ball in play to get a run in. A sac fly the other night. Those are the type of things that you want to see from a guy you traded the Jordan Montgomery for. Because here's one of the things I haven't heard as much. Harrison Bader's been playing well. He's finally healthy. A lot of people were saying to me, Pete, but he's not even going to play this year. And I said, guys, he's had the Yankee doctors look at him who I don't trust. But even the Cardinals doctor said it just needs rest. He came out and said it openly. Harrison Bader came out and said openly. The Cardinals doctors and the Yankees doctors all agreed. It's just something I need to be off of my feet for, and it's going to go away. Is it a recurrent thing? I don't know enough about it. I don't know. I hope not. But you can see why people are going to like Harrison Bader. And why the question, since he's been healthy, of, oh, we traded Jordan Montgomery for a fifth outfielder? Unhealthy outfielder? They've kind of gone away right now. And that's not me taking shade at Jordan Montgomery. That's me telling the fans, calm down. Take a seat back. Wait to see what you got first. Yes, does it look good in the moment? No. But I remember when I announced that deal like at 11 in the morning, and I was live with you guys for 6 hours that day during the deadline, and I told you that day, I like Harrison Bader, and I really like him for the Yankees. Then I went out and made a video for it, talking about what he's going to do for the team. And I hope to God Bader is healthy next year. I hope to God he's healthy the rest of the year because you can see the difference. The big clutch hits, but when he gets to first base and he's doing these things and whatever it is he does, but he's hyping everybody up. He's sliding into second base and hopping up. It brings something different. He's sliding into home, scoring from first base on a double down the line. He's stealing a base already. He's running. He's doing hit and runs. This is a guy that makes your lineup better. And as Yankee fans, this is something I argued when it came to Joey Gallo and people in the offseason. You got to build different characteristic traits around what you're already good at. You can't pile a whole team together of guys that hit for power and sit back and go, we'll win. The majority of Yankee fans, because there's a small crop out there that's really fucking stupid. And I say that honestly. Because I'm honest, it's what I do. They're really fucking dumb. Really stupid. Okay? But the majority, the mass majority of Yankee fans over the last 5 years plus have simply been saying, Yankees, please go get some contact bats. Go add some speed, athleticism. We need it. Build that around Aaron Judge. Build that around Big G. We all liked Voit. There was no fit for him. You need speed. You need defense. You need guys that can go first to third. Bader's not the greatest player in the world. He's not going to be the best center fielder overall in baseball. But for the Yankees, you can make an argument that he's a perfect fit. He's basically what we'd hope that Estevan Florial could have been. But I've even went against Florial here recently and say, look, kid, I love you. I've been begging the Yankees to give you a chance. But every time they give you it, you don't show enough. And at that point, I can't blame the Yankees when they go out there and get a Bader. Because that is not a spot for you. But he got the speed, got the glove, he got the arm, he got the little bit of, I don't want to say clutch yet, but he got the brain and the idea to, let me put the ball in the field. Man on third, first pitch, a fastball, fly to center field. Let me get that running. The Yankees need more of that around Aaron Judge because you cannot sit back in the postseason. We all know. If you're in this chat right now, you're a Yankee fan. Highly doubt you just became one this year. But you're a Yankee fan. You know it as much as I do. That we cannot, in the postseason, simply rely on the New York Yankees hitting a home run. You can't rely playing against a Justin Verlander, Garcia, all the guys that Houston has, or Seattle maybe, with Ray Castillo, who they just signed a hell of a deal to. My God. Logan Gilbert. You can't sit back and say, we're going to win. You know why? We got the home run power advantage. Because when those guys are on, you better believe that if you get the opportunity of a runner on third with less than 2 outs, you better hope you get a sac fly. You better hope somebody puts the ball in play. You better hope stuff like that happens. If all that happens, you need to be really, really happy that it happened in the first place. That's important. You got to hope that that happens. And the Yankees right now, with guys like Harrison Bader, it's going to make a major, major difference for him. It's a big difference for him. So those are things that help. Bader's one of those guys that really do help the New York Yankees out. And I'm happy to see what he does the rest of the way. I really am. So I do like the way it's set up right now. I do like what could happen. You know, we could go into the whole thing. Is Benintendi going to come back? I don't personally think so. Is Chapman going to come back? Not Chapman, I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Carpenter. Is Carpenter going to come back? Matty Carp, is that, injury going to hold him out long enough? Does he have the opportunity to continue to play and be back here and do some good things for the Yankees? Maybe as a pinch hitter, maybe. But then you're also taking a spot away from somebody else that could play the field, potentially. Are the Yankees going to leave Aaron Hicks off the playoff roster? I mean, I think it's obvious you do. But do we believe them to do that? Do we trust them enough to do that? I don't know if I can say that. But there is a couple of other news. I think somebody just threw it. Emilio just threw it in the chat. There is rumors circulating that the Yankees may go ahead and DFA Aroldis Chapman. And boy, has Chapman fallen. And I just believe the last straw for the Yankees was, I got a tattoo in the summertime and it got infected. And I need to go on the IL. And then the Yankees said, all right, enough is enough. The day it happened, I came out, guys, and I said, bro, look at Aroldis Chapman in the face and tell him, bro, do me a favor. Go back to Miami. Stay home. Go enjoy time with your wife, your family. We don't need you back this year. That's simple. We don't need you back this year. Adios, bro. That's what I would have done. I don't see the point of you coming back. What's the reason? What is the reason of you coming back here for? For what? For what exactly? Does nothing for us. Does nothing for the Yankees. I don't know if Zach Britton's going to be good. But I tell you what. The Yankees better find somebody in that bullpen that starts doing good. Johnny Lowe's look better. They need Clay Holmes to get it right. Ron Marinaccio got to get it right. Lou Trevino looked good yesterday. Scott Effross, they better get going. But that is also the reason why I've been saying on game seasons, lock the division up, and then all you got to figure out is, what is the postseason roster? Play around then. Enjoy yourselves. I don't give a poop. You're not going to catch up. You're not going to catch up to the number 1 seed. You're the number 2 seed. No big deal. No big deal. The Astros are a better club. No big deal. Can the Yankees beat the Astros? Stranger things have happened. You never know. Get your roster ready. Get your roster straight. That's simple. Get your shit in order where when the playoffs are here, you're ready to go. Give those guys the rest of the year. Give them the 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Give them the week and a half. The 9, 10, 11 games it may be. Let's see what, let's run Britton out there. See what he has. If he's not it, he don't need to be on there. It's no big deal. Get Wandy back. Throw Effross often because you need Scott Effross. That's a different look. That's important. Does Lou Trevino, is he the fireman? Is he the guy that comes in to put out those fires early in games? Or is he a guy you can rely on later in games? You got to figure those things out. Those are the things the Yankees have to look at. And they're going to have that opportunity by just locking in the division and saying, we're good, celebrate, have a good time. And now, our only mindset is playoffs. Tunnel vision. Forget the noise. Aaron Judge should be done with his stuff. Forget the noise. Forget the offseason conversations. Forget all of it. Play baseball. Have it all blocked out. Look forward. Look straight. What is the best things that we need to win the ALDS? Then we can readjust again. What is it going to look like for the ALCS? Who are we playing? And so on. That's what the Yankees need to be able to do. That's simple. What's Clark Schmidt's role? Is he on that roster? What is the rotation? I think it's fairly simple that it's Cole, Nestor, and Sevy. I think that's the rotation. Cole, Nestor, and Sevy got to be the route you go. But we'll see. On that. So a quick recap of tonight's game that starts in about an hour that will be brought to you live right here on NYY News TV. Of course, Game Season Live. Yankees lineup tonight, they're going with a little different one. Aaron Judge DHing, Anthony Rizzo first base, Torres second, Cabrera right field, Bader in center, Aaron Hicks in left, Trevino catching, Gonzalez at third base, and Peraza at shortstop. So we'll like to see Peraza, but Bello on the mound, of course, tonight is history. That is what the New York Yankees are looking for. Now, before I go, I promised my guy, Johnny Almonte, who gave a super chat, off-season and predictions. Predictions are tough. You leave it up to me. Here's what I'm looking to do. You got to move on from Aaron Hicks. You got to find buyers. I don't give a shit how you do it. I don't care if you only save $2 or $3 or $4 million a season. You pay most of his contract. You do it. Same thing for JD. If you could save 10, 12, 13, 14, $15 million, you do it. Even if you got to add a little decent prospect to it, you do it. Got to get rid of the dead wood on this team and figure out what the future looks like. Aaron Judge, you go all out to re-sign. Pitching, you need somebody other than Garrett Cole. Carlos Rodon is available. If you could figure out a way to sign Carlos Rodon to go along with that, I think you go for it. Look, Luis Castillo got a good deal. You could kind of try to fight with him on that one. Robbie Ray also only got $23 million. He's having a good year again, much better in the second half. You could fight with that too. So you're looking at maybe $20 to $23 million in that range for a guy like Carlos Rodon. If you're the Yankees, I think you go all for that. That's a guy that pitches with balls. He don't give a shit. That's what you need behind a Cole. You need somebody else to say, you got the most strikeouts ever for the Yankees? If I'm healthy, I could break that easily. If I'm healthy, I could do it too. You need somebody else for Garrett Cole that goes, hey, look, buddy, you might not be the ace no more. They might revisit the deal for Pablo Lopez. I don't know. Maybe they do. I think you also trade Gleyber Torres now. Let him keep playing good. I think you trade him now. Now's the time. You're not going to re-sign him. Don't give him another year. If he finishes this year strong, you move on from him. I think another name out there that you try to figure out if you could get him. Try to trade for Brian Reynolds. An outfield of Reynolds, Bader, and Judge would be absolutely stupid. Now, it's very early. A lot could happen. But I'm simply just answering a question. A lot can change. You guys know we'll have you covered all off-season. We're going to have you covered all off-season. You guys know how we do it here at NYY News TV. The best in the business. That's all there is to it. The best in the business, NYY News TV. You guys already know the deal. Quick plug before I jump off here. Make sure you are subscribed to NYY News TV. Tell your friends and family, hey, bro, do me a favor. Go subscribe to Pete. Go subscribe to NYY News TV. The hell are you doing? Matter of fact, just go sub. You got to. You got people in your house and they're on YouTube, grab their phone and be like, hey, NYY News TV, sub. Put that shit away. And that's it. You know, we got to do guerrilla warfare when you're small time like us. We're coming up. It's only year one. We babies right now. But we coming up quick. That's what you got to do, all right? And on top of that, October 11th is right around the corner. Food is included in your ticket. Drinks are included in your ticket. It's worth the drive. It's worth the plane flight to come chill with the entire team. ALDS Game 1. Tons of giveaways. You guys are not gonna want to miss it. So make sure you get your tickets ASAP to the event. Again, you don't want to miss it. You want to be there. Don't want to be left out. With that being said, guys, I am out. I will catch you guys very, very soon. As Francis likes to say, this second week in a row I'm saying this. Come on, Francis. What are we doing, fam? I can't say it like you do. As you guys already know, the next episode is the best episode. And as I always say, because your boy never misses, fam. Your boy never misses. The boss can't miss, though. So, I got an excuse. The boss can't miss. We will never come whack on a designated Spittaz track. Until next time, fam. See you guys very soon. I am out and adios. Peace. Christian and Chris, congrats on 300.
Before it hits the front page.